Let's talk about fake apologies at work, how to spot them, and how to respond. It's one of the most common manipulation tactics you'll experience in the workplace, the fake apology. You know the one. It sounds like an apology, but somehow you end up feeling worse. Now, before I get into it, I'll remind you to, if you like my content, please hit the like button. And if you've not subscribed, please do so. It really goes a long way in helping me continue to bring content to you like this, and because I really enjoy doing it. So let's get into it. Now, there are levels to this. The classic one, I'm sorry you feel that way. Now, that's not an apology, that's deflection. What they're really saying is your feelings are the problem, not my behavior. It's really blame shifting. I mean, it's not an apology at all if you think about it. It puts the blame on you as the problem, not apologizing for the behavior. I'm sorry you felt hurt. I'm sorry you think I did something wrong. I'm sorry you blah, blah, blah. It's all about you, and it's not an apology. When someone says, I'm sorry you feel that way, they're not taking accountability. They're distancing themselves from responsibility and reframing the issue as your emotional overreaction. That's not resolution, that's gaslighting. Then there's the conditional apology. I'm sorry if I offended you. Notice the word if. It implies doubt, like maybe you weren't really wronged. The truth is, if someone says if in their apology, they're not apologizing, they're protecting their ego. It clearly falls short of a full apology. And then there's, I'm sorry, but you have to understand where I was coming from. That's the excuse-making apology. I'm sorry, but most people don't have a problem with this. Or, I'm sorry, but I couldn't help myself. Or, I'm sorry, but I'm not perfect. Excuse-making so-called apologies do nothing to heal the problems or to correct the situation. And another really interesting one is the regret. I regret that. This is sidestepping. It's not really an apology. It's regret, but it's, they're not saying, I'm sorry. They're not taking ownership of the role that they played in the situation. I regret that you feel, man, that's like piling on. I regret that I didn't do X, Y, and Z. It's not, I'm sorry. It's not an apology. And then one I find really interesting is the bullying apology. All right, I'll say it. I'm sorry. Either the words or the tone are grudgefully given. I'm sorry, but doesn't feel like an apology. It might even feel more like a threat. So how do you respond to these fake apologies, especially in the workplace? Well, number one, you don't take the bait. Fake apologies are often meant to silence you, not make things right. You don't have to accept it just to keep the peace. That's fake peace. Number two, redirect to accountability. You can say something like, I appreciate you acknowledging that, but the issue is not how I feel, it's what happened. That puts the focus right back where it belongs, which is on their behavior. Number three, and I'm always saying this, but document it, especially if it happens after a workplace conflict or HR complaint. Keep your records, your communication, because fake apologies often show up right before retaliation. Number four, don't explain your feelings. Especially if you're talking to someone who is committed to misunderstanding them. Sometimes silence is your best response. It shows you see right through their performance. You don't have to say anything. I'm a big fan of responding that way. You don't say anything. You look at them and you don't nod. You just look at them. And it makes them squirm because they know exactly what's up. The truth is, fake apologies are emotional damage control. It's not conflict resolution. They're designed to protect the company image, a manager's reputation, or someone's fragile ego. But you don't have to play along. Hold people accountable. You can do so calmly, clearly, and in writing. Because the moment you stop accepting fake apologies, pretending like everything's okay when you know full well that it's not, and they know it too. The moment you stop accepting these fake apologies, you stop accepting fake peace. See you next shift.